country is blessed. Yes, it's blessed. All right, we want to talk about food as a unifying force in Nigeria. When you go to the canteen, you don't ask the next person sitting next, you don't ask the person which tribe are you from. All you want is just want to eat, and you are ready to eat any food that you love. Now we have a chef in the house who is going to talk to us about food as a unifying force. Please join me as I welcome Iyamu Mercy Aluko. Hello, Mercy.
Hello, good
Good
morning.
morning. You are looking gorgeous. You are looking Nigeria. Yes, yes, you are
Thank you so
looking. I
much,
would
ma.
like you are celebrating
Thank you so much, ma.
because I know that Nigeria is worth celebrating. Honestly,
Yes,
honestly,
yes,
we are grateful for this country.
yes,
We
we are.
are, we are,
We
and
are.
God has blessed us so much with a lot of things.
True.
Blessed us with creativity. Blessed us with what will I call it? Humans,
Yes, Nigeria is
intelligent humans.
blessed. Yes.
Bless us with food.
True.
Bless us with our dance. A lot
Yes.
of people, a lot of outsiders, want to dance. They want to dance to our music. So today we want to talk about food,
Yes.
how our food unites us. So how do you think different our traditional dishes? How do you think it fosters unity?
Yeah. Our indigenous food really brings us together.
Okay.
Um, for instance, during a festive period, I remember growing up, there's this culture that when we cook in our house, we put it in plate and cover inside tray. Then we take it to our neighbor's house and they do the same thing with us. And that's how it is.
Exchange.
We have
Oh,
this
good old
exchange of food.
days.
Yes. So imagine your neighbor is someone from Calabar and you are Yorubas, they will bring their own food. We will eat it. I'm like, oh, we have not eaten this type of food before.
And you'll be
Then you'll
excited.
be excited.
Oh,
Then it can also bring interaction between us because by the time you eat from your neighbor and you like the food, then you go meet the neighbor. Oh, this food you made is so delicious. How did you make it?
yes. What
What
are
is
the
it
ingredients?
called? And that is how interaction begins and
Honestly.
relationship starts from there.
Okay.
Before you know it, neighbors will not turn to sisters.
Before in the marriage,
That's how it is.
intertribal
Yes. So
will
honestly,
come.
yeah.
Honestly, we are blessed. I would say we are blessed. And then for you, from your experience, I know that because you cook, you
Yeah.
must have come across a lot of traditional dishes. Okay,
Yeah.
so if which of I know that everybody will say okay Nigerian jollof rice and all that. So apart from Nigerian jollof rice, what are some of those traditional dishes that you feel that unite us? Because for instance, as an Igbo person now, I eat amala, gbegiri, akewedu.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so what are the ones that you feel that these ones are common that everybody, all tribes, that you can call all tribes food?
Yeah, in my experience so far in cooking business, I think egusi soup is one that is very common because as you like amala and ewedu like this, it's not everybody that
Like
really like
yes,
amala and ewedu. I have friends even though they are Yorubas, they
mm,
don't eat amala and ewedu.
okay,
So, but egusi soup is one particular soup that I know that it's very common to all regions.
okay,
The way we prepare it might be different
yeah,
because I remember there is a way Ijebu people prepare their own
egusi,
egusi.
okay,
Their own is watery; it does not have the seed in it.
oh,
So when they are blending it, they blend everything together and they blend it watery.
okay,
So instead of going to the market and buy the already grounded egusi, they will buy the seed. They blend with pepper and onions, and it's
okay,
going to be watery.
oh,
So their own type of egusi is different, and I know that that's how it is with other tribes too. But egusi is a particular soup that I know that it's all tribe. I call
all
it all
tribes.
tribe soup. Everybody eats
Okay,
egusi.
it's true. Yes,
Yes.
because if you go to the restaurant and you have people from maybe you have about five people from different tribes, you just want to like someone say, "Give me a goosey, put stew. Give me
Yeah.
a goosey, put this." You just
Yes.
want the
Yes.
goosey,
Yes.
they mix with okra, they mix
Yes.
with
Yes.
different
I was even
egusi.
surprised when somebody mixed egusi with bitter leaf soup.
They do. People do. You know what I call it? Federal character.
Honestly, that
I'll say
should
you're
be
already federal character.
that should be it.
Honestly. So let's look at how the government can leverage food. you know, to unite us.
Yeah, since we already agreed that food is a universal force for us in this country,
Mm.
even as we have different ethnic groups in the country, and but the only thing that can bring us together so well
Yeah,
is
one of
food.
the things, because
Yeah,
I
one
also know
of
that football
yeah,
brings us
yeah,
together.
football,
Yeah.
and football is a bit dicey because not all women watches football, but
Okay, okay,
everybody eats food. When you hear food like this, you'll be jumping up and down.
okay, okay.
So I think the government should they can work on having something like indigenous food festival
Mhm.
where people can come and display their indigenous meal, cooked food from their places and
Mm.
display it. So, for instance, if something like that is being organized, honestly, I will be glad to be part of it.
Part
I'll be
honest,
I'll be glad to go and
honestly,
enjoy. You
yes.
know, that way. I know that I've eaten Igbo soup, I've eaten Calabar soup, but there are some northern soup that I've not tasted before because
Tasted.
I've not really had to move closer to some. There are deep ones. All
That,
those they are
that
very
before you
deep
eat
ones.
it, you
Before
begin to
you eat
ask
it, you have
questions.
to you have to go into the village. But with that
Mm.
indigenous food festival, we
Festival,
have
yeah.
all ethnic group
So,
represented.
sorry, so you imagine in the festival, you have a Calabar kitchen, a Ebonyi kitchen,
Exactly.
Nasarawa kitchen, Kaduna kitchen,
All the ethnic
and
groups.
all the states have
Yes.
representatives.
Yes.
So you can just say, okay, I think I need to visit Calabar
Sure
and visit
better.
Kaduna, and you just enter their stand and say, what is that your traditional dish? That's your
Yes.
native soup or
Yes.
whatever.
Yes.
And it will be beautiful.
Very, very
It will be
interesting. Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, it will be beautiful. Okay, we'll continue, but let's go on this break. We'll be right back. We've been talking about food, and you can see I've been smiling, smiling because I love food. No apologies. I love food. So we're talking about food, how food, can be a unifying force for us in Nigeria. Let's go on this break. This time I want to take some quotes on independence. Welcome back. Yes, you've seen the quote on independence. So I believe that you agree with some of them, or let me just say you must agree with all of them because they all have a message for us. We are still talking about food, so we have not finished it because after this talk, we'll still take you to the kitchen. So let's continue. So we're talking about them having stands, the government leveraging on food to make sure that, do you know that they can even, apart from cooked food, we can also have raw food. You can
Yeah.
have raw
True.
food
True.
because there are some ingredients that we use. For instance, they use in the east or the south that are not common in the west.
Yes.
So by the time they have raw food stands, you can actually say, okay, so this is the ogiri, for instance, I'm talking about, this is the ogiri you're talking about, okay, this is how it's made. Oh, so this is the spice you used to do that your pepper soup, those kind of. So we'll be able to, learn, like you said,
Identify.
learn from
Yeah.
here. So please show me how is either cultivated or how it is.
Yes.
So, okay. Let's also look at you have been in this business for a while now. Now, if somebody wants to go into this business, because as we celebrate, we're also saying, look, we have different areas, skills, that you can dive into. Even if you have a skill already, there's room for you to add more. So
Yes.
if someone wants to go into this food business, what are those basic things that the person has to put into consideration?
Okay. Anybody that is interested in going into food business, I always encourage them to first you have to have the passion for it.
Okay.
See, passion is something that even when the going gets tougher, you would still keep
Weather the
going.
storm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So when you have passion for something, you don't give up on that thing easily.
Mm.
But whatever happens, you keep at it and hope for the best. So
Mm.
first, you have to have passion for cooking,
Okay.
because honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be very, very easy.
Okay.
But because you have passion for it, you
Mm.
find so much joy. You find it
Yes.
so much. You see it as if you are doing something that is fun. You will not
Okay.
see it as work. You will not see it as
Because
stress.
it's something you love.
Yeah, because it's something you love.
Mm.
And another thing is you have to be creative about it. Thousands of people know how to cook.
Mm.
In fact, people can say, okay, I know how to do it, and at the end of the day, they will do it as it will. But you have to be creative about it.
Okay.
What can you add to your own that will make it different from the other
From the
person's
others.
own?
Okay.
So that when people eat it and they be like, oh, I've been eating jollof rice, but this tastes really good.
Mm.
This really tastes nice.
And you know this our jollof rice is making waves outside the country.
Honestly, our
A lot
smoky
of
jollof rice.
smoky. A lot of people say I want to eat Nigeria smoky jollof rice.
You
And
see,
wow,
you
you know,
see,
sorry, I saw one white lady eating okra soup. If you see the way she will first drag it up ogbono soup and she will drag it like this and wait for it to cut.
because
And cut it. But she was just enjoying it. I said, wow. And she was like, oh, this is Nigerian soup. She couldn't even call the ogbono, but all she knows that she was just eating. So our smoky jollof rice has given us a name. Oh. There was a time there was a what would I call it? We were comparing our own smoky
with
jollof and that
Ghana
of
jollof,
Ghana. You watched it, and at the end of the day, who won? We won.
obviously.
We won.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you will just have to be creative about
Mm.
it. Then another thing I must say is packaging.
Okay.
You have to package your own products in a way that
Mm.
is enticing
Mm.
because people eat with their eye before they eat with their mouth. For instance, you see people order things from Instagram.
Mm.
It is not because they know that vendor. They don't even know. But it's because of the picture the person has put out
The
there.
packaging.
The picture, like it's so enticing. The way they
Mm.
put the color is so colorful.
Mm.
It's looking so enticing and so tasty,
Mm.
even in the picture. So they would say, oh. So by the time they now order and they now see the packaging, they
Mm.
will be wowed.
Mm.
So the next thing they would do is to go and tell their friends and family about this particular vendor that has wowed them with not just the delicious food, but
But
with a top-notch packaging service.
okay.
So that would also be one thing that you should consider. Your packaging should be top-notch always.
Okay.
And another thing I would say is go for the best out of the best of
Mm.
ingredients.
Okay.
People often say, "Oh, I'm just starting. That's why I'm using this one." No, don't say because you're just starting, you should use less quality products. No,
Or SS seasoning.
no,
Those
no,
some people who have so much seasoning that the thing will become too salty.
no. You see, one thing my mother used to say when I was growing up is that whatever is worth doing is worth doing well.
Well, yeah.
So if you know that you are really going to this thing, put all put in the best. Put your all in it
Okay.
and make sure that you are delivering excellent products always,
Okay.
always. Because when someone order from you today and they order tomorrow and they see that the taste is still the
They
same
will
and
not come back.
it's still excellent,
Mm.
they will come back. But if the taste is not the same,
Yeah.
they will not come back,
Okay.
and there will not be any form of excuse to that.
Honestly.
Yes.
All right. As we celebrate our independence, Nigeria is 64. Wow. Nigeria is old though. 64 is not a joke.
It's
Oh.
not a
It's not
joke.
butter and
It's
bread.
not a joke at
As
all.
you celebrate, what would you say? What is that thing you want to say to someone who is watching you, who is depressed, who feels Nigeria, I want to jackpot. So what would you say to that person?
Okay, let me start from where you ended the question. You said you want to jump back. Okay, I will just say with what my pastors used to say that the blessings of God is from above, not from abroad.
Okay.
So that you are here in Nigeria, you don't know what is going on over there. By the time you get there, you will see what is going on over there as well. So what I will encourage everyone watching me today is always pray for Nigeria. One culture that America has developed over the year is to, whenever they wake up, they say, God bless America. If the millions of people in Nigeria can wake up every day and say, God bless Nigeria, God bless Nigeria, you see that there's power in our tongue.
Mm.
So by the time we keep prophesying good things into our dear country, we'll keep seeing good things happening to our country. I believe so much in Nigeria and I love Nigeria so much. And I know that, yes, Nigeria is a great country and it's going to be greater than this.
Wow, thank you. Yes, Nigeria is a great country. Did you hear that Nigeria is a great country and is going to be greater than this? Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Yes.
Thank you. And food, as you continue to cook and serve people, your food will continually unite people together.
Yes.
And then, like someone once said, he said, look, with this food that I'm serving you, let it become healing for your body, your
Yes.
soul, and your body. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you
so
for
much for
coming.
having me.
So we've been speaking with Yanoluwa Messi. She's a chef. You can see she has just told us food. She's not going yet, though. She's going to take us to the kitchen and see cake here. We're going to cut the cake. But first, we want to take this spoken word by a young boy from Government College, Apoye in Abuja. And he titles it My Dream Nigeria. My dream Nigeria. He said, I have a dream that Nigeria will become so, 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 so. So let's hear from Victor. We'll be right back. We are joining you to say, yes, we all believe in Nigeria. And we look forward to a Nigeria where we all will speak one language. We all will have one voice. Thank you so much. Now it's time for us to go into that segment that I love so much. And this time we are going into the kitchen. Yes, she's here. You see, she's smiling because I said I love us for us to go into the kitchen.
Yes.
And like I said earlier, me, I love food. So in this cooking segment, as we celebrate Nigeria today, what is that traditional soup? Let me put soup, okay, that you will recommend, that that unites us, that everybody, that every tribe eats. What is that soup?
Yeah, I said it earlier. It's egusi soup.
Okay, so we're having egusi.
Yes.
So okay, you're not telling us to eat egusi.
Yes.
All right,
It's
so let's
egusi.
go there. Let's see how egusi is prepared.
Yes.
Different ways of
Yeah,
preparation.
we have
Let's see.
different ways.
And when we come back, we'll continue.
So you've seen the different ways at which you can cook egusi. That's not just how you can prepare your own egusi, but we just have to show you these few ones that we have here. And did you see the egusi
Egusi
pepper
pepper
soup?
soup.
Oh my God.
When I saw how it's prepared, at first I was wondering, this egusi now, is she going to, she just poured inside water,
Yes.
added a lot of water,
Yes.
and it came out. And I mean, with longer throat, I started imagining putting fresh fish inside.
Oh.
See the way you said those, that means you too. You like food like
Ah, we are
me.
we are together. We are
Honestly,
together
so
on
that
this.
means apart from you having a goosey with your vegetable, the thick goosey, I mean with the vegetable,
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
the one you sent,
yeah.
because I saw your kitchen. Then we have the goosey pepper soup. You can do a goosey. That means they can eat it with rice. So,
Yes.
oh, they can eat it with rice. Because it's pepper soup.
Yeah.
Wow. It just occurred to me that you can actually eat it with rice. You can actually eat it with boiled yam
I'm planting.
and plantain. You really like food. Yeah, so you can see that we are blessed. We are blessed. And like she said, the egusi, egusi is once you go to any restaurant, you just find out the person sitting next to you is from Adamawa State. He's eating the egusi. Oh. This one is from Enugu State eating egusi. This one is from Oyo State eating egusi. You just find out that everybody. So
True.
egusi is one soup that we should be grateful to God for giving to us in this country.
Yes,
All
yes.
right, it's time for us to take a spot update. We'll be right back. It's good to know that you are still there. It's still good morning, Abuja on NTH and 5, the Unity Station. Well, that weather forecast sums up our package for you today. But you know what? We have cake. We need to cut our cake and we need to sing. This one is a must. Oh. So if you don't know it, you better go and learn. We need to sing the national anthem. All right, so please join us, okay, as we take the national anthem.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribe and tongues may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be our symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace or battle or not, and this we count as gain. To hand unto our children a banner without stain.
Wow, I want us to stop there. I love that second stanza. I said we're going to hand over to our children a banner
Without
without
stain.
stain.
Yeah.
Indirectly say we are handing over to our children a banner without corruption,
Yes.
without tribalism,
Yes.
without hate,
Yes.
a banner that will be full of love, compassion,
True.
because this country, honestly, is a great country. We
Yes.
love Nigeria.
Yes.
Like I used to say, this is my beloved Nigeria. I call it I personalize it too. I don't know about you.
Yes.
So Nigeria is my beloved. And as we celebrate our 64th birthday, look, it's not easy. Our independence,
it is not.
64 years is not a joke. So
It is
we've
not.
come a long way.
Yes,
We have
yes.
weathered storm and we'll keep to weather the storm.
Yeah.
And
By
I
the
say
grace
to
of God.
people, please don't badmouth Nigeria. She said something. She said, look, if Americans can wake up and say, God bless America. So
Yeah.
why don't we emulate it by saying, God bless Nigeria?
Nigeria.
Remember, there's power in the tongue. So as we celebrate Nigeria today, we say, God bless Nigeria. God bless our
country,
president
yes.
and give him all, and we mean all that he needs to lead this country the way it's supposed to be. And I tell you, if you're giving up on Nigeria, please don't. And if you want to japa, you say something to them. Don't japa.
The blessings of God is from above.
Yes, it's from
not
above.
from abroad.
Yes, it's not from above. So please don't japa.
Don't
Let's
japa.
stay
Stay with
here
us.
and build this country. It's beautiful. Remember, there's no place like home.
That's
so
right.
please join us. We have a cake because we are excited. We are Nigerians, so we have a cake we want to cut to celebrate our beloved country, Nigeria. So please, we know that you can join us to eat the cake, but if you can't, don't worry, we'll WhatsApp it or YouTube it to you. But we need to celebrate our country, Nigeria. So this is our cake. You can see Nigeria is 54. Hooray! So let's start. You are my guest. So you have to cook. And okay, I did tell you that she made this cake. Yes. So I want to say thank you so much for celebrating us, all of us, all the crew here. Good morning, Abuja. We are saying thank you so much. Thank you for giving us this cake. And Nigerians are saying thank you to you. Thank you for honoring Nigeria.
Yes, all thanks to God.
Yes, also we want to say, can we just say God bless Nigeria and cut?
Yes,
Okay,
we
I
can.
think we should start by doing that. Okay, so we are ready. So you can join us at home. Okay, you can join us at home as we say, God bless
Bless
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
So let us go. God bless Nigeria. Yes. God bless our beloved country, Nigeria. And thank you so much.
Thank
And I
you.
want to say thank you to Anoluwa,
Thank
Mercy,
you.
Aluko for coming and for giving
Thank
us
you.
a cake and also for telling us about egusi, egusi soup, you know. And then all she has said to us that the government can leverage on our food as a unifying force, you know, uniting us together, start a food. You said they should do something.
Food festival. Yeah.
Yes, by having food festival. And I said, look, I'll be glad to walk into a Kaduna kitchen in the festival and eat their food. And with this, you know, one Nigeria, one love, we all love. We'll say thank you, and we'll say thank you to our other guests. It's been Good Morning Abuja on NTA Channel 5, the Unity Station. Please don't cease to celebrate this our beloved country, Nigeria. And don't forget to pray for us. My name is Cynthia Opene. Take care of yourself. Continue to celebrate Nigeria. Bye for now.
Bye.